Stay lines blur, late night words, my face hurt, hit this herb. Now I'm attuned to the music. Don't interrupt, might lose it. Don't interrupt, confuse it. Fill up your cup, infuse it. Don't interrupt.
Experiment Clan, it's your girl Plain Jane, and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be experimenting with my highly requested curry shrimp. It's a little bit different because I like to burn my curry, so I guess you can call this like burned curry shrimp. Now, it doesn't sound too appetizing when you say it like that, but this recipe is definitely one for the books. I know you all have been waiting for this video, so let's go ahead and get started. My vegetables, to get that out of the way, I have a red, a green, an orange, and a yellow bell pepper, and then I just have a thick slice of onion. So I just went ahead and diced that really quickly and set it to the side so I can start on my burnt curry. To start the base for my curry shrimp, I have a heated pan that I added some vegetable oil to, and I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle about 3 teaspoons of curry powder into that vegetable oil, and then I'm just going to mix it in. I let it cook for maybe about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on your stove. You just want to cook it until it gets to a dark, almost caramel kind of color. And I'm just using my wooden spoon to kind of mix that curry and that vegetable oil together. And I'm going to keep doing that throughout this time that it's cooking because I don't want it to just burn, but I do want it to become dark. You'll see the color that I'm talking about shortly. As you can see, that curry is getting pretty dark. So I'm going to cook it for a few more seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and add my onions in there. With those onions, I'm going to go ahead and add some minced garlic and continue to move this and stir it around because you don't want it to burn. You want burnt curry, but not burnt vegetables. Once it's nice and kind of browned and they're starting to get translucent, I'm going to go ahead and add in some warm water. Once you see this slightly starts to boil again, go ahead and add in your peppers. I went ahead and added those bell peppers in that I chopped earlier, and then I'm just going to let this cook down until all the water is gone. While those vegetables are simmering down, I took a can of coconut milk. And I'm just going to pour that into my measuring cup here. Into that coconut milk, I'm going to add some ketchup. You can use tomato paste or tomato sauce or diced tomatoes. It's totally up to you. I like the flavor of the ketchup and I don't like the tomato chunks in my curry. So this is why I do it this way. And then also I'm just going to add a little bit of sea salt. Not too much because we will be seasoning the vegetables later and you don't want this to be too salty. So once I added the salt, I went ahead and stirred everything up just to bring that ketchup to the top. It doesn't have to completely blend through because it will cook down. Okay, y'all, now back to these vegetables. So as you can see, majority of the water is gone from the vegetables. So now what I'm going to do is just take some flour. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that in there. This is going to help thicken up your gravy. Also, if you did decide to omit the coconut milk, You can use a little bit more flour so that way your sauce does thicken up nicely. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix that flour and those vegetables together, and then I'm going to season it. As you know, I used my favorite, my garlic blend, and some garlic powder, and then I also used some garlic salt. And that's really all you need for this recipe. You don't need a lot of seasonings. You don't want it to be too salty. Now, if you're not a fan of spice, then you definitely want to go ahead and skip this step. But as for me, bring on the heat. I took some Scotch bonnet pepper sauce and I added maybe about 2 to 3 drops max. You don't really need a lot of this because it's extremely spicy. And I just mixed that up in my vegetables because I'm going to be adding in my coconut milk and ketchup mix that we made earlier. So now all you have to do is just let that mix go ahead and simmer down until it's darkened. You want it almost kind of like a gravy color, not really brown like a gravy, but just about. Once this curry sauce is dark, I went ahead and added in my shrimp. I used some red Argentine shrimp, and then I cooked those for maybe about 3 to 4 minutes because you don't want the shrimp to overcook. As you all know, my favorite part is when the experiment comes to an end because it's almost time to eat. So I went ahead and just plated my curry shrimp over some rice. It also tastes bomb over some grits as well. So if you want to experiment with other sides, please do so. Comment down below. Let me know what you used with your curry shrimp or how you like to eat your curry shrimp. Don't forget to like this video and thumbs it up if you want to continue to see more content like this. And also, if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I post a new video. Don't forget to share this video. Tell a friend to join the Experiment Clan. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.
Rose in my champagne, niggas know my damn name. Keep me out your pics, no.